All right, so that pretty much wraps up this prototype here. Now, there's a few things we probably could do, like we could maybe move this up a bit, and that way we would have a bigger shooting gallery. The other thing we could probably do is you could probably add in some lights in here. Um, you know, that would, kind of help everything out, and we could probably change the color to something cool like that here, like blue or something. And then, if we were to play it, we got this kind of cool blue light, and we might as well ramp up the intensity as much as we can. Yeah, so you can see that we now have the blue light, and everything does kind of indeed work there. So at this point in time, you need to figure out what you want to do with your game, and you would test the variables. You would maybe play around with maybe the projectile speed, etc. You would try and figure out what would be the best game for you in this particular setup, and what you like about it, what you don't like about it. When you're rapid prototyping, you always take a look at what you like and what you don't like, and then maybe you would literally build this exact same thing over again and do a couple things different. Now, if you're just learning, doing that is actually really good for you. When you do things over and over again, it's one of the things in computer science that they don't teach that much. Whereas if you do things over and over again, it solidifies how you do things. And the best programmers and the best game developers and basically the best people who are good at what they do can just do it really fast off the top of their head. That's kind of the pinnacle of what you're going there for. Now, if you're even if you're a professional though, and you learn some new engine, like you always have to learn something, and you won't be able to do that. But Unreal hasn't changed, as much in the last few years, so it means that you can get to that point, and you always want to get to that point as quickly as possible, right? And if you do that, not only will you be able to get a job, but you'll be able to get everything here. All right, so that pretty much wraps up this prototype here. Let's go back into the maps here, and then let's actually save as, and then we're going to say this is P02. And we probably should have been saving a little bit more of that there, but we're going to go to prototypes, and then I'm actually going to rename this here. We're going to say small levels shooting gallery, just like that. Okay, there we go. And so it does have to do a little bit of extra work. There is actually, naming stuff in, like if you go name your folder on your computer, it's a pretty simple task, but there's a lot that has to go in the back end. And when specifically you're making a game like this and there's a lot that's going on, you really have to understand that there's definitely a lot going on. And, that's why it takes so long. There's way more behind the scenes that's going on. So I'm just going to save it here, and I'll build the lighting while I'm talking here. So now that we have one, we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at the other ones as well and see which one we like better. So let's go ahead and let's play it here, and look at that. Looks pretty good. All right. See you in the next tutorial.